Have you ever walked into a high-stakes board meeting or a partner strategy session and felt like you had to leave the best parts of yourself out at the door? As executives, we're taught to lead with data, KPIs, market trends. And look, as someone who spends my 9 to 5 in the heart of marketing technology, I love a good data set. But there's a quiet crisis happening in leadership today. We're doing the work, but we're losing the being. We're hit with the presence pivot, that moment where the pressure to perform might erode the values that actually made us successful in the first place. You know, it's really easy to think that faith is for Sundays and family and executive grit is for Monday through Friday. But what if that separation is actually what's making you feel burnt out? What if your values aren't a distraction from your leadership, but your greatest asset? I talk a lot about the connection experiment in the context of our families, how we maintain bonds over time and distance. But today I want to talk about applying that to your professional ecosystem. After all, leadership is about relationships. And when we lead from a place of faith-led values, we aren't just managing people, we are connecting with them. According to a 2022 study by Gartner, employees who feel a sense of human-centric leadership are 3.1 times more likely to stay with their organization than those who don't. But here's the rub. You can't be a human-centric leader if you aren't a centered human. I'll be honest. I have been in rooms where the standard posture was to be analytical and detached. Well, I think instead the most innovative thing you can do, especially in a tech-driven world, is to be unapologetically anchored in your faith. It's not about proselytizing, it's about the posture of your heart. The core distinction is this. You shift from a performance-based identity to a purpose-based identity, from transactional networking to relational stewardship, and from leaving yourself at the door to bringing your soul to the table. We often worry that if we lead with our values, we'll lose our edge. But think about your family for a second. We strive to be a connected presence for our kids and our loved ones, even when we're busy and physically distant, even when we're recording videos in a hotel room. Why should we treat our professional family, the families, the teams we lead, and the partners we serve, any differently? When we move from doing connection to being a connected presence, your leadership becomes sustainable. You stop reacting and start responding from your values. So how do we actually do this without it feeling like another chore on your plate or another thing to check off your list? I've spent years navigating the corporate world while writing about faith and family, and I've realized it comes to a specific shift I call the presence pivot. It's about understanding those core values that act as your true north. When a deal gets messy, or a deadline looms, or mistakes are made, you don't pivot towards panic. You lean into your principles. This isn't just nice advice. It's a strategic advantage. And if you're ready to stop bifurcating your life, being one person at home and another at the office, I want to help you bridge that gap. I've put together a resource for leaders like you called the Faith-Led Executive. It's a guide designed to help you consider your current leadership style and help align it with the things that actually matter. Because at the end of the day, your legacy isn't going to be a slide deck or some amazing Q4 achievement. It's going to be the way you made people feel and the integrity you brought to the table. Click the link in the description below to download the guide. And then let's start the experiment of leading with our whole selves. I'm Lorel, and I'll see you in the next video. Keep connecting.